So hello everyone, welcome to my little corner. My name is JP, and in this video I will talk about some of my hauls, my book, my manga and comic haul for the month of January 2015. Basically, I will be doing this every last week of the month just to share to you what I have got for the month of January. So let's start with books first. The first book that I got is Polaris by Mindee Arnett. It's basically the sequel to Avalon, which I read last year, and I really enjoyed the sci-fi nature of this book, and its setting is on space. That's why everything space is really a catch to me. So I enjoyed Avalon, so I got Polaris, and I'm really excited to read the conclusion in it. The Goodreads, or based on what I researched, is just a duology, so this is the last book already. Excited to read this one. Second book that I got is Firefight by Brandon Sanderson. I had a good experience with Brandon Sanderson. I had a good experience with him last year with Steelheart. Basically, Steelheart is the first Brandon Sanderson book that I have read, and I really enjoyed it. And basically, the way he writes and also the story that he created with this Reckoners series is really good. So I decided to get Firefight again, and if you can notice, they changed the artwork style from Steelheart to Firefight. They released a new cover also for Steelheart, which I am showing you right now. And I think the cover of Firefight, or the style of cover of Firefight, is much better compared to the last one. And again, I'm really excited on reading this one, on what happens with the story, and yeah, I highly recommend reading this series. The third book that I got is The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. It's the second book following the Bone season, and again, this is one of the new series that I have read last year, and oh my god, it's one of the best books that I have read last 2014. And from what I can summarize is that the way that she writes her world building is really good. There's just a lot of new terms or new things at the when you first read the few chapters, but towards the end it's really good. And basically, Mime Order is just the second book. I think it is planned 7 planned books already. Really excited to read this. My only bad comment about the physical book is that there are some black spots over the red cover. I thought at first it was just dirt or some side effects of the packaging, but I researched some of the pictures from other book owners that have gotten this, and they also have some black spots on the book. I don't know if that is intentional, but I'm not a fan of it. I just wish it was very clean red rather than there are some black spots. I don't know if you can see it. The fourth book, or the last book that I got this January, is The Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. It's basically the second book of the Red Rising trilogy. This is the Red Rising from last year. And basically, Red Rising is the best book that I read last year. So I was really excited to get Golden Sun. A really fun backstory of the Golden Sun is that I was just browsing over the local bookstore during December 26, I think? December 26 or December 27. And the expected date of publication of Golden Sun is January 6. And Lord behold, I saw Golden Sun January 26 or 27 in the bookstore existing already. It's not a January haul, but I still included January because January 6 expected publication. But I was able to read it right away, and it's basically better than Red Rising. Like, some of the books, when entering the second book, it just goes down, but I can guarantee you, Golden Sun is much better than Red Rising. Pierce Brown topped himself up after the good events of Red Rising. Be excited about Morning Star that will be released next year. Morning Star cover is here. I will post it over here. And I really can't wait. Oh my god. If you have read Golden Sun already, you know what I'm talking about. That ending. Okay, moving on to some mangas that I have bought. I bought the second volume of Seraph of the End and the third volume of the same Seraph of the End. I still haven't read book 1 or volume 1, but just based on the art, just look at the art. It's so good. Like, I am betting already that it will be a good series, and I don't know. I just have the feeling that it's one of the better mangas right now, and it will have an anime sometime this year. So I'm basically just excited to read this one. Just look at the colors and the art. It's so good. Plus, every volume comes with like a free poster at the free poster with every volume. So this is for volume 1. This is for volume 2. Just look at that. Just look at the quality of drawing, it's so good. And the poster for volume 3. Moving on to the last part of the video, I will show now my comic haul for the month of January. Starting off with Earth 2 volume 30. Oh, by the way, I still haven't read this entire comic book pile, so I will not be able to share any of my opinion on it. I will just share some of basically I will just share what I got. So yeah, the first one is volume 30 of Earth 2. Next thing I got are volumes 13 to 17 of World's End. This is volume 13. This is volume 14, volume 15, volume 16, and volume 17. I just want to share that I really like volumes 13 to 15 because its cover are from Andrea Sorrentino, my favorite comic book artist so far. I just really like his style. Just look at that. Ah, it's so good. The next in line are some new 52 Futures, and this is volume 35, volume 36, volume 37, volume 38, and volume 39. Ah, no! It's falling. Next ones are some comic book from the Green Lantern universe, starting off of course with Green Lantern, the regular cover and the Flash variant cover, Green Lantern Core, volume 38, and also volume 38, the Flash variant cover, some Green Lantern New Guardians, some Red Lantern, and some Sinestro volume 9, and also the Flash variant cover. I think it's one of the better Flash variant covers this month. I really like Sinestro's Flash variant cover. Some Green Arrow stuff, volume 38 of Green Arrow. Some Arrow season 2.5, which is a tie-in of the TV series. Next one is some new Suicide Squad, volume 6. Of course, the Flash volume 38, the regular cover. And also, of course, it will have its own variant, the Flash variant cover. It's like a version of the old Flash cover from way back. I forgot, I just saw that it is one of the classic Flash from Two Worlds stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. Some Flash I can't speak Flash the toilet? No, the Flash. Season 0, Volume 4. Again, it's a tie-in of the TV series. Some Aquaman Volume 38. It's the 4th installment of the Maelstrom arc. Some Justice League. It's a continuation of the Amazon virus arc of the story. Some Deathstroke Volume 4. And of course, this one is important. The Multiversity Guidebook by Grant Morrison. Really enjoying this series, by the way. If you haven't checked it, read it. I got some amazing Spider-Man, I got some Spider-Man, some Spider-Verse Part 4 and Part 5. Some Guardians of the Galaxy comic book, Guardians of the Galaxy, in which Rocket Raccoon looks really good on this one. Really liking the covers really liking some of the covers this month. Some Legendary Star-Lord, Legendary Star-Lord again, Volume 8, Rocket Raccoon's own comics, which is again, this kind of style I really like. I think you can already see the pattern in it. Volume 7 also, Guardians 3000, the original Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 4. Did I say it correctly? The original Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what I read in the internet. Again, I told you I'm not a comic book expert. Some all-new X-Men Volume 35, all-new X-Men Annual, which I didn't get last year. I think it was just a restock. I got this because, again, Andrea Sorrentino. So this will be the end of my whole video. Those are just some of the books, the mangas, and the comics that I got. I will do this every end of the month. If you like this video, again, give it a big thumbs up, and if you want, you can share it also with your friends, as it will help me a lot. Again, if you are not yet subscribed, if you are liking the content that you are seeing, click the subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys next month with another haul video. Bye!